Hey, what's up, everybody? We did it. Day 30. Oh, thank the Lord and all the angels, everything, everybody. Thank you. Oh, dear Jesus. Woo. Yeah, that was a trip. But anyway, day 30. Wow. Day 30. Today, what we're going to do is release and recommit to ourselves, developing the ability to direct ourselves and be the leaders in our own lives. When I started this video series, I was planning this, kind of as I was going through it. If you didn't notice, I did some planning beforehand with the 21 habits, the health habits that we were stacking, and those felt easy and fun. And I realize now those 21 habits were just creating the foundation and the stability to be able to do some of that deeper work that we did in these last 9 days of the habits, or the last 8 days of the habits, the challenges, okay? The values clarification, the silent retreat, pattern recognition, pattern integration, embodied alignment, okay? Recognizing all those things, developing self trust, learning how to become more conscious of how our old stories and old behaviors can shape our lives, and then trying to consciously choose a new way. This is some stuff that I've said it before, but this takes time, and these habits are something we can always come back to and revisit. This was not meant to be like a grind and hustle and overperform and overachieve. I realize for me and my patterns, I have that tendency to go into that mode of overachieving based on what my core wounds and limiting beliefs are from my history, my trauma, my experience through life. And I am now becoming more aware of that. So the reflection that I did in this last assignment for today, the worksheet, I'll make sure to put the PDF in the description below that you can get. And I'll probably attach a PDF that you can get of all the habits. I'll put all of those habits in one long PDF, a workbook, 30 habits in 30 days workbook that you can buy. And the assignment that I went through today is about releasing and recommitting. And I realized a lot of the things that it felt just like this weight off my shoulders. I feel like I didn't have to perform and be perfect. So I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this as you're going through the 30 habits in 30 days, but what happened for you? Let me know in the comments. Did you actually go through all of the habits? Did you do all of the worksheets? What was the experience like for you? I'm interested to know if other people actually followed through on these and experienced what I experienced, which was a pretty profound increase in my awareness of my patterns. I was aware of them before, but it took me to a deeper level, and I have a lot more compassion for myself, and realizing that these coping mechanisms that we pick up in our life, these are survival strategies. They don't make us bad people. That's just the closest thing we have to try to heal ourselves from the pain and the suffering. And I think having more compassion for myself and recognizing, okay, I'm not perfect, and I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to prove myself. And I also don't have to allow these negative beliefs and negative stories that I tell myself continue to run my life. And I can have more compassion about the things I experienced, and more grace and more humility and more empathy and more self trust and understanding, and realizing the things that we sometimes do, those are our attempts to try to help heal something or fix something. Maybe We just need to say, okay, what are we using these things for? Are we looking for connection? Are we looking for intimacy? Are we looking for belonging? Are we looking for security? Are we looking for safety? Are we looking for meaning and purpose? We have to be able to ask these deeper questions, because that's what will help us loosen the grip of those negative patterns and those limiting beliefs. And once we can soften and loosen those beliefs a little bit, we have to ask the question. We have to ask some hard questions. We have to look at ourselves truthfully and honestly, without guilt or shame or judgment, and just observe and recognize, okay, this is where I picked up this belief or this behavior. And then we have to recognize we have a choice to choose. Do we want to try to understand this and heal from it, or continue to let it drive our behavior? And when we can start to look at it more, we can thaw it out. We can unlock that stored trauma so it doesn't have to drive our behavior anymore. And when we do that, we might feel grief. We might feel old pain, old suffering come up. We have to be able to sit with that. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it can be scary and hard. But if we can sit with that and feel through it and breathe through it and journal through it and just continue to live one day at a time with that increased awareness of, okay, this is the story, this is the pattern, this is a limitation that was developed from past experiences or trauma or conditioning. We have more conscious choice now. And we can choose differently now. We can take these little micro actions now to live more in alignment with our true selves. And we don't have to try to grab a new identity right away. We can live in this space of healing, of peace, without needing the certainty, without needing the control, without needing to prove, without needing validation. We can just be our authentic selves. And our authentic selves are limitless. And we don't have to just grab onto something out of fear, out of security, out of pressure from outside. We have to just allow ourselves to sit and heal and be. The seeds that we plant within ourselves, they'll take time to grow, but we just have to continue to show up. We don't have to force ourselves to grow. We don't have to overwater and overachieve. We just give ourselves that daily dose of sunshine, of water, of affirmation, that self-trust that we can build for ourselves, choosing habits that align with who it is we want to become, and then learning how to strive in a healthy way to become our best selves, but not from a place of wounding or trauma, from a place of service, from a place of authenticity. So these are just some of the things that I've learned over the last 30 days, and it's honestly just been, I'm very grateful. I'm extremely grateful to be able to have this opportunity to share what it is that I've learned, because a lot of the things that I'm teaching and learning in these 30 days, these have been things that I've been learning and teaching for years. It's just a new level that I'm coming to in my own understanding, which is so rewarding to me because I value honesty, authenticity, wisdom, truth, love, freedom, courage. I am living my values. I am living this more aligned version of who I want to be. And this wasn't always the case. I have been the overachiever, recording rap albums, that are wild and crazy. I've been so many different things in my life, and I can realize it now, like, wow, I know where those things were coming from. And it's beautiful to me now to be able to witness it and be like, oh, wow, that's why I was that way. Maybe other people could see it, but I couldn't. Maybe I could, but I couldn't, you know? It's like, I feel like we're all that way sometimes. Maybe we are aware of the things we're doing. It's just hard to be really aware. And if there's anything anyone learns from this, I hope that this is inspiring and encouraging. I want you to feel more alive, and I want you to feel more empowered so that you have the courage to take control of the things that you can control in your life for you. So I'm just really grateful to be here, and I hope that you do trust this process that I just put myself through, because I know that it is very transformative. You might not turn into, Superman overnight, but you will build a foundation and a level of awareness and self-trust and self-confidence that I don't know. I did not expect this, but it feels so good. So I wish you all the best to trust this process. Start working through these habits. Go back. If this is the first video you're seeing, go back. Start day 1 of the 30 habits in 30 days and just take it one day at a time. Implement the habits. Build that foundation. I really do suggest you do that and don't just jump ahead to the hard part, because you need a foundation. You need that stable nervous system in order to feel that deeper stuff. So I'm suggesting this for your benefit, okay? This will help you have a smoother ride. Develop and go through this process one day at a time. And do your best. Breathe through it all. And let me know in the comments what your transformation was like. What was your experience like doing these 30 habits in 30 days? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, click all the buttons that are going to be clicked. What? I wish you the best. Feel free, if you know anybody that would benefit from this, to share with them. And what I'm going to be committing to next is continuing with a lot of these different habits, getting enough sleep, meditating, exercising, journaling by hand, doing the breathing technique. And I'm going to start offering some one-on-one coaching for anybody that's interested in learning how to change their behavior, recognize their limiting beliefs, and then align with your authentic self. I feel like that is what we need in the world right now. We don't need people chasing external validation. We don't need people working for money just because they think money is what's going to bring them happiness. We need to recognize our true values and align with what it is that our soul wants us to become, not just what society and the authorities outside of ourselves want us to become. So if anybody's interested in doing some coaching, you can feel free, comment below, or maybe I'll put a link down below for a call if you want to explorative curiosity call to figure out if working together for some coaching is right for you. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I'm probably going to take a few days off because damn, it's been a long 30 days. So I'm probably going to take a few days off and come back with some new video series that I dream up. I think I've already got it, but I'm going to give myself a few days to just kind of take my foot off the gas, celebrate, and rejoice in this opportunity that I have to be alive. And yeah, just really grateful to be here. So I wish you the best. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. God bless. Good luck. See you later.